Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into Nomad CFO, automating income, invoicing, and cash flow with ethical AI, and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it.
Imagine this. You wake up in a beach town, check your accounts, and see a pile of unmatched payments, 3 different currencies, and a client message asking, "Where's my invoice?" You spend 2 hours chasing payment details, your runway shrinks a little, and your weekend disappears. That scenario is why I built repeatable pipelines that reclaim hours and restore runway. Today, I'll show you an AI-driven personal CFO you can stand up without turning into a full-time accountant.
The reality for nomads is messy. Multi-currency fees eating margins, spreadsheets with inconsistent tags, missed tax signals, and long payment lags. A conservative freelancer I worked with lost about 8 hours a week reconciling and averaged 30 days to get paid on invoices. That's time and predictable income lost. We'll quantify those losses and turn them into measurable gains. Let's be honest, it's stressful, but it's solvable.
At a high level, the AI personal CFO has 5 layers. Ingest, collect transactions and receipts. Categorize, intelligent tagging and confidence scoring. Forecast, short and medium-term runway modeling. Invoice, dynamic, multi-currency invoice generation and delivery. Allocate, automated savings and tax buckets. You can either use a full accounting platform like QuickBooks or Xero as the backbone, or assemble a modular low-code stack that keeps you flexible and cheaper to operate. Both approaches work. The trade-off is turnkey compliance versus custom control.
For a practical demo, we'll walk 2 stacks. Stack A leans on QuickBooks, plus Stripe, plus Zapier, plus an LLM for summaries. That's great for contractors who want a robust audit trail. Stack B uses Google Sheets, plus Make, Integromat, plus Wise, plus an open LLM for a lightweight, low-cost setup perfect for lean freelancers. I'll explain when to pick which and how to keep both ethical and compliant. Stack B, Google Sheets, Make, Wise, and open LLM. Flow, payments flow into a master sheet. Make triggers the LLM to classify and append tags, and Wise handles multi-currency routing with lower FX fees. Use this prompt for an open LLM. Given these transaction rows, assign category, client, project, tax deductible, yes, no, and confidence percentage. Output SCSV with columns ID, date, amount, currency, category, client, project, tax deductible, confidence. That CSV writes back to Sheets and triggers invoice generation when income rows reach a billing condition.
Now the 7-step rollout you can copy. 1. Data ingestion. Centralize payment gateways, bank feeds, and receipt photos into one location. 2. Taxonomy design. Define 8 to 12 categories and project codes. 3. Prompt templates. Classification, invoice generation, forecasting. 4. Automation rules. Confidence thresholds and approval gates. 5. Invoice templates. Multi-currency, tax lines, late fee rules. 6. Forecast window. 30, 90, 180-day models. 7. Monthly audit. Human review cadence. Time estimates. An MVP in 1 to 2 days for a basic Sheets plus LLM flow, 1 to 2 weeks to integrate bank feeds and test confidence thresholds.
Copyable prompts you can paste. Transaction classifier. Classify these transactions. Output JSON with fields ID, category, subcategory, client, project, tax deductible, true, false, confidence, 0 to 100. If confidence less than 70, include a short reason. Invoice generator. Generate an invoice for client Acme Corp in Euro for Project Alpha. Include line items, VAT where applicable, payment link, and a polite 7-day payment reminder note. Forecasting prompt. Based on income and recurring expenses, provide a 90-day cash flow forecast and recommended savings allocation to reach 3 months runway. Use these in your automation steps.
Concrete before-after, freelancer example. Before automation, 8 hours per week spent reconciling. Average payment lag, 30 days. 2% revenue loss to FX and MISC fees. After,
Automated classification reclaimed 6 hours per week, payment lag shortened to 7 days using automated invoicing plus Stripe-hosted links, FX costs reduced by switching to Wise for payouts, net runway extended by 1 month. That's not hype. Those are measurable KPIs. Hours saved, average days to payment, and runway in months.
Consultant example. Before, inconsistent budgeting and unclear tax buckets led to a shaky 3-month horizon. After implementing automated forecasting and a 20% automated transfer to a tax savings bucket, the consultant improved forecasted runway by 3 months, gained confidence to accept a higher risk client, and avoided stressful emergency billing cycles. The human plus AI advantage here is predictability and the ability to test scenarios quickly.
Potential pitfalls. Misclassification that creates bookkeeping errors. Over-automation that hides edge cases. Cross-border compliance and privacy risks. Mitigations. Set a confidence threshold, for example 70%, and flag lower confidence items. Schedule a monthly human reconciliation, and limit automated actions on payments above a threshold or on new client relationships. Also encrypt data in transit and at rest. Minimize sensitive PII in the pipeline, and always keep an exportable audit trail.
Operational guardrails. Keep automation for repeatable tasks, create approval gates for atypical transactions, and consult a local tax advisor before you rely on automatic tax allocations. On privacy, anonymize client notes where possible, use GDPR-compliant connectors, and document your data retention policy. Small controls prevent large financial errors down the line. Start small, but think big.
Quick recap and KPIs to track. Time saved per week, average days to payment, FX fees saved, forecast accuracy, and runway in months. Compare QuickBooks Zero for audit-ready regulated workflows versus Sheets plus LLM for flexibility. Compare Stripe for seamless client payments versus Wise for lower-cost multi-currency payouts. And remember, this changes everything for nomads when you shift from reactive bookkeeping to proactive cash flow management. If you want everything we covered, prompts, templates, checklists, and side-by-side tool comparisons, visit nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to download the full AI toolkit. It has copyable prompts like the ones we read, starter sheets templates, Zapier/make recipes, and an audit checklist. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.
That's our complete breakdown of Nomad CFO, automating income, invoicing, and cash flow with ethical AI. Remember, automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.